Question 2F is now asking you to break down the total number of units into minimum units and performance units. So the formula is really similar to the number of units formula. You're just using a different amount of time to break those units down. So the minimum number of units is based on total obligated time. The performance units are based on unobligated time. And when you do these calculations, the total number of the minimum units plus your performance units must add up to the total number of units that you calculated in question 3E. So again, my minimum number of units, the formula is 1 over your shift length times total obligated time divided by 365. So I use my total obligated time for this formula. Okay, so it's 23,637 divided by 2,920, and I get 8.09, and I'm going to round that down to 8 units. These are the units available that if I had no other units available, these guys would be going call to call to call to call without any break. So these are the minimum number of units necessary to handle the reactive work. So now the next formula deals with your performance units, or the additional units that you would need to have proactive time available. So this formula is very similar. It's 1 over your shift length times total unobligated time divided by 365. And I plug in my number for unobligated time, 1 over 8 times my unobligated time divided by 365. So it's 35,455 divided by 2920, and I get 12.1 or 12 units. And rounding makes a huge difference here. So you can't always round up, because if you're dealing with that portion of an officer. So if I had decided to round 8.09 up to 9 units, and then 12.1 up to 13 units, when I add those two numbers together, well, 9 plus 13 is 22. Well, I only have 20 units available. So I've got to make sure that my minimum number of units and my performance units both add up to my total number of units. The verification process is to add up your minimum number of units plus your performance units, and that answer must equal the answer from question 2E, and my answer was 20 units.